This is Hank from the Wildflower Bee Farm for your report for Monday, September 21st, 2020. Before we start with today's clip, I want to give you a little insight how you can become a honeybee helper and really help us keep the hives healthy and help them as much as we can. And today's lesson is how to become a mite inspector. All of you, and I know we have members from all around the world, United States, Canada, Europe, all over. You can help us by becoming a mite inspector. And let me show you what I mean. Now you can see the close-up of this bee. This is taken off the web. You can look up Varroa destructor mites. The little dot on the back, that little orangey color, just I guess below its eyes of that bee, is a Varroa mite. Now the Varroa mite is thought to be contributing to basically the extinction of honeybees around the world. When bees get the Varroa mite, the mite is a parasite, so it needs the bee to be alive, but really what happens is the Varroa mite makes the beehive and the bees weaker, and it makes them open to other diseases and viruses. So when you have too many Varroa mites on too many bees, it often leads to the hive no longer being able to survive. Now, most of the mites like to live on the bees that take care of the babies. They're called nurse bees. And traditionally, today, most beekeepers are taught that if you take 100 bees and kill them, and then shake them into alcohol, you'll see how many of those mites you get out of 100, and that tells you the percentage of Varroa mites and whether or not you should treat them. Our approach is a bit different. We believe video monitoring is extremely important. So when we go in to look at our hives, if we have to, say the other day when we put in the moisture blanket, you're going to see one today, we looked at that to see, okay, how healthy are they? Do we see any mites? Now you too will be able to help us, and here's how you're going to do it. When we show you a video of an entrance, you will see the bees, and in this case we've stopped it, and you can only see 6 bees, probably 5 that maybe you can check. The question is, when you see those 5 bees, do you see any mites? At any time in a video, if you press pause and look, do you see any mites? Now, in this case, there are 2 things that are a little suspicious. We have 6 bees. Is this a mite here, and is this a mite there? I'm not sure, but if we thought it was, we would go and do the following. Once you log into the members area, scroll down to visit the member share page, and you'll see on the share page a place for you to be able to type in your comments. I'm going to scroll down and show you where that is in just a second. And you can type a number of options. One is that you looked at a video and saw nothing. And that's really helpful to log in and tell us that on today's video you did a mite check and didn't find anything. And you just type that in and we'll be able to see it. The second is where you type it in and you say you found 2 mites. That's it. You found 2 mites on today's video. You may go in and say, today you found, and by the way, it has a great spell checker. You may go in and find that you found 2 out of 10 mites. So there were 10 bees on the screen, and of those 10, you found 2. So you take the time to stop it and check. The third, more comprehensive, you found the 2 out of, say, 25 mites, and specifically at what time frame did you pause and get that check, so we can also check with you. And that's how you become a mite checker and a honeybee helper when it comes to the Varroa destructor mite.